have that as a constant thought and threat. And it's another life and one too many. And we were all there with that same sense of feeling. Where it got out of hand is when the police were at the bandstand, and it felt like they were standing against us. That's what it felt like, and that's when the frustration started, and that's when we got upset and people were shouting.
It felt like they were standing against you. Describe that a little bit more. What led you to thinking that?
Well, literally, we were all, turned to the bandstand. There was flowers, there was candles. We were, there was at one point, everyone had their torch on the phone, and we were standing together. Opposite us were the police in a line, and there were so many of them. It literally felt like they were against us, and there was no real explanation or understanding and compassion to the situation. It was as if we were all there, doing this for fun, and it wasn't.
How did it start?
I was first right next to the bandstand. I wasn't on the bandstand. When I saw the policemen there kind of handling the women on the bandstand quite aggressively, pushing them, when all we wanted to do was just stand there, stand against the violence against women in this country. That's all we wanted to do. I felt it was necessary of me to join the women on the bandstand. So I climbed over the bandstand away from the police, and I was joined by another woman, and at that point there was 4 of us at the bandstand. A few minutes after, I want it to be clear that this all happened in quite a short period of time. It's not like we were given hours to mourn or even an hour to mourn. This happened within half an hour of me arriving there. I personally don't feel like I've even mourned yet. It's all been just speaking up against this, but I don't feel like I've yet to mourn this. At that point, we got dragged. Or if you can say,
you were just standing there.
We were just standing there. That's all we were doing. And, I've been manhandled before, and it ended badly. I was very aware. In order for nothing to happen to me, I was thinking at that point, if I get dragged, if my head hits the floor, with the amount of policemen there was only us 4 women on the bandstand, I was going to die. And there's no exaggeration to that. That's honestly what was going through my head. And being manhandled before and it go badly before, I understand what I needed to do is have minimal resistance and almost be at mercy in the hands of the policeman. That's what was going through my head at the time. And luckily I stayed on my feet, but as you see in the other pictures, the other women were on the floor and handcuffed. It was unnecessary.